iPhone SE versus iPhone 7 versus iPhone 8 versus iPhone 10, iOS 11.2.5 battery drain. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to this battery drain test competition contest. iPhone SE versus iPhone 7 versus iPhone 8 versus the iPhone 10. They're all on iOS 11.2.5 in this test. And how we're going to do this, we're going to run some Antutu benchmarks. We're going to do some Geekbench. We're also going to do some, video streaming, like running it the whole time, as well as some 4K. Now, throughout this video, I am going to chop down some of the clips, and I'm going to speed up the video because this video was actually over 4 hours long. So I'm sure you didn't want to sit here for 4 hours just to see some results on battery, did you? All right, let's get into it. So we have them all booted up here. I just want to quickly confirm to you the versions we're on. So the SE is on 11.2.5, 100%. The iPhone 7, 11.2.5, 100% as well for that device. Getting over on to the iPhone 8, that is also running iOS 11.2.5, 100%. And then finally, the iPhone 10 is running iOS 11.2.5, 100%. Now, I do have airplane mode on all of these. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is on because I think most people do use their Bluetooth, so this could simulate somewhat of a real world experience. But this one's more of a stress test. This is like full brightness and all that stuff here on this guy. Just no GPS and no 3G or 4G. This is just straight up Wi-Fi. So we're gonna start this stopwatch right here. And the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and stream a full 1 hour clip video I did on the iPhone 7. It was my full review, and we'll be back when this is done to kind of see where they do stand after an hour. Like I say, I'm not gonna make us watch the whole thing here, but we're already a little bit in, and I'm gonna speed it up even more, and then we're gonna see the results here in just a second. So you can see three minutes so far. 5 minutes. We speed up ahead to 46 minutes, and they're still going. So like I say, they're all on full brightness, and the reason I'm really doing this test here is because 11.3 is on the way, so we want to get this one done. Also, the controversy surrounding the iPhones with Apple slowing down their products, battery life's not being so well, the upgraded battery program here. This is a good test to see. Now, this is under maximum load. This is probably not actually going to emulate what you might get in the real world, but it should be maybe 25% less than that because we are running these at full capacity here. So we're just about done with this video, and we're going to see the first results after 1 hour of use on these devices. So this video was 55 minutes long, full brightness on the displays, and the results are final and they're in here. For the iPhone SE, it now has, after 56 minutes, it does have 85%. The iPhone 7 has 74%. The iPhone 8 has 82%, and the iPhone 10 gives us 82% as well. So it looks like the iPhone SE is in the lead to get this started. Now, next up, I do go ahead and I run a Geekbench here on both devices, and then I do a little bit of video recording after that, and I also will run Tempo Run on a loop, so we run that over and over again, and I'm going to come back at 2 hours. Okay, so here we are at 2 hours, 54% for the SE, 7%, or 7 has 38%, that's the iPhone 7, iPhone 8, 50%, and iPhone 10, 58%. Again, there was 4K video recording, Geekbench running in a timeless, just continuous Tempo Run running on that previous hour. I just cut it out because I don't want to make you guys sit here all day. I'm going to update you again at 2 hours and 57 minutes. Again, we're just doing more 4K video recording, as you see here, at 30 FPS on all of these bad boys for like 15 minutes. So no problem there. So I'll be back at 2 hours and 50 minutes to see the results next up. Okay, so at 2 hours and 57 minutes, SE at 24%, iPhone 7 at 8%, iPhone 8 at 28%, and iPhone 10 at 40%. So these guys are all basically doing okay, I think, for being under a stress test. The iPhone 7 not doing too great. I'm kind of shocked to see it go before the SE, but then again, the SE is said to have like plus style battery life. The iPhone 8 about even with the SE so far. We're gonna run another Antutu here. This should really knock the iPhone 7 out of this competition very shortly here, so I wouldn't expect it to last much longer. And I'm just gonna speed up ahead a little bit more here. And at 3 hours and 27 minutes, the iPhone 7 has kicked out under heavy load. That means full brightness. You know, we're running stuff that you would never really do on the day-to-day. 3 hours and 27 minutes on iOS 11.2.5. Now, the next up I think that's gonna go is the SE. As you can see, the battery over there is on the low power mode in the red. So is the iPhone 8, but the SE seems like it's the one that's gonna go next. So we're gonna run, you know, some Modern Combat 5 here, which is graphically intensive. We have to go ahead and load it up. That takes some battery. We also have to wait for the graphics to spin up, do some more tempo run right here. And the SE kicks out just about 25 minutes or so later than the 7 at 3 hours and 53 minutes. So the SE on 11.2.5 still looks like it's pretty solid battery life, because again, you're never gonna run it this heavy and under this kind of demand more than likely, but this would probably emulate kind of what you would get with gaming if you're gaming on an iPhone SE or an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 8. So the next up should be the iPhone 8. After more 4K video recording, the iPhone 8 is gone at 4 hours and 1 minute, and the winner of this test is the iPhone 10. It finishes with 19%. I'm gonna go ahead and do any extra tests here. It's clear that the iPhone 10 can outlast all of these phones. It's more like the Plus when it comes to its full on battery life. So you've seen this with full brightness, with all this stuff running, really demanding. Your iPhone will probably do better in day-to-day than this, but this is pretty good, I think. Overall, you might get like 5 or 6 hours in the real world. If you found this video helpful, click that thumbs up for me. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well, and peace.